Hello, welcome to my channel, and thank you for being here. Today I'll discuss two images, both from the same city and from the same moment. And the caption reads, "Woman vegetable traders from out of town sleep on the streets, Durban, 1987." In 1986, 1987, 1988, I spent a few years in Durban. I arrived there at the beginning of the state of emergency, and and photographed quite widely around the province of then Natal, now KwaZulu-Natal, and thankful for that opportunity. I produced an exhibition that's part of this compilation, which is this compilation that I'm reading from Call and Response, is the various works that I produced in that 30-year period of time, one of which was the exhibition The Hidden Years, that included images like this. And I will, after this compilation I've done with it, I'll explore some of the other images that didn't make it into this compilation. So this image, which was done, I worked a bit with a feminist publication at the time, aimed at the working class people, agenda, called Speak, rather Speak. And we went out to do a report on these market women who would sleep next to the what was known as the early morning market in the Warwick Avenue Triangle area, and there would be, dozens of women sleeping on the street, not on the street, but in that precinct of the market precinct, but literally on the pavement. And these women came largely from the south coast, Mbumbulu and places like that, Mkomazi, and from very dire, poverty-stricken rural areas, tribal areas, to eke out a living. They were there almost to a one. They said, "We are here to help educate our children and raise our kids." To find the means to do that. And they slept in a collective way like this for security, for safety, and I'm sure experienced quite a sisterhood in their travails, in their noble attempts to provide for their families. And I don't really have that much more to say. I mean, I wasn't interviewing the woman myself, but I was full of a sense of admiration for the strength of women to do what they were doing. It couldn't have been easy. The next image, as I say, it's linked to this one. So we were there when the ladies were arrived, when they were still very much asleep, probably like at 4 a.m. in the morning. But soon after that, they began to stir and awaken and go about their morning ablutions to prepare for their day, marketing their vegetable wares, because that's what they would do. Is they would buy from the marketplace, early morning market. They would buy vegetables and head out to spots that they had pre-selected, where they would then sell these vegetables and in that way and make a living. So this caption reads, "Women from out of town who sleep on the streets in order to market vegetables in the city go through their waking routine." Durban, 1987. And yeah, I absolutely love this image of this young woman applying a particular homemade paste, makeup paste, that would be an effective sunblock, an organically made sunblock, because these women would spend the day on the street in the hot sun, um, in the elements, and were doing what they could to protect themselves in that. So this is not just vanity that women are subjected to. It's it was a very necessary procedure, and I think the woman to her left who has a baby on her back, and so she'd be there with her baby, her young infant child. That look that she has is just really completes this image. And to the right, you might not be able to see that easily, but right at, at the bottom end of the right bottom end of the image, you see another child. So there were many children that were there with their mothers on the streets, not homeless, but there with an intent to make a living in a time when it was even more difficult for black people to they were hawking illegally a lot of the time, and under the peril of having their goods confiscated, and to do that with their kids was quite a challenge. So I will end this here. Another short talk, but that's fine, and say thank you for watching. More information on myself and my work can be found on my website, a link to which, including my blog and email address, can be found in the video description below. If you like this talk, remember to click the like button and press subscribe. It helps the channel grow.